and welcome back to MLB The Show 19 and the Salomon Barrios Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, the Los Angeles Angels pulled back a couple games against the Houston Astros in the division. We're only about 2.5 games back right now. I think that's actually where we started the episode, but we, pulled a couple games back, so we have the chance to stay in this division fight and possibly even stay up in the wild card. We are 1.5 games back of the Athletics in the wild card, and Red Sox kind of out of reach. So this is going to be kind of a dogfight among what appears to be just the AL West teams to get that second wild card spot. So let's do our best to help our team get to that wild card. Let's get it. Okay. Got another training day, so we can continue to work on that. Stealing and base running aggressiveness. I'm tempted, super tempted. Let's... we got room to grow on that one. I'm more worried about our cap right now, so let's go ahead and work on our fielding cap. And see what we have to do for this one. Don't commit any errors over the next 3 games. Well, I don't have that much control over that, but we're going to be facing the Texas Rangers in Anaheim, so let's get out here and get it.
Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look inside Angels Stadium of Anaheim. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it starts right now. Felix Pena gets the call for game 1 of the series.
Oh dear, 5.66 ERA. I'm guessing a lot of these balls are going to be flying, and many of them are going to leave the yard. Oh well. Got to get out here and do it, regardless of who's on the mound, so let's get out here and get some. In fact, one out into the game, runner on second. Elvis Andrus at the plate. Let's see what we can do here.
In the air now, out to right field.
It's a fly ball. Solomon's back to bring it in, and they're gonna manage to hold that runner at second despite his wheels. So yeah.
Who are you focused on?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus.
And I don't care too much about that. The lineup to Shields on first, incidentally. Or second, excuse me. And then Joey Gallo. So he's either going to strike out or send this one yard.
Standing in, Joey Gallo. And something to watch out for.
Or maybe not. Just a harmless fly ball to right field. Salomon has it to end the inning.
The catch for out number 3. So they get a man to second here in the opening. Now batting, Salomon Barrios.
So he's on a hot streak here. He's got a 10 or 11 game hitting streak, as I recall. While it would be great to continue that, 12 game hitting streak, in fact. I'm far more concerned about continuing to play well here.
Yeah, guys, you know what, as well as I do.
So minimize the strikeouts, hard contact wherever possible, and just let the balls fall where they may. I did wind up switching Salomon back to the short Sox, or the low Sox look. Not a fan of it personally, but somebody asked me for it, so heck with it. We'll go ahead and do it. So late on that one, it's a 2-2 count. Cole Hamill at the mound. And that one lined straight at the second baseman. I got nothing to be ashamed of there. Hard contact, lined out. I'll bring up Salomon again here, bottom of the 4th. LA up 2-0. I keep saying LA, and I hope it's understood that I'm referring specifically to the Angels in this context. Obviously, if we were facing the Dodgers, or if I were talking about the Dodgers in some other respect, I would have to specify. But I don't know enough. Line shot center or fly ball center field and fly out. So again, hard contact, fly out, I'm fine with that.
Stepping in and ready for another.
Last thing I want to do though is just go 3 pitches and swing and a miss on each one of them. We're going to showtime on this guy. I don't know who this pitcher is.
Well, the Angels have been
Jesse Chavez.
pretty much all game.
So we got runners on the corners with only 1 out. So a fly ball, sac fly to the outfield will do it for Salomon, get him an RBI. Obviously, we want something more than that, but we're going to take what we can get here.
Get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-0 count. Another one low out of the zone. He's thrown 3 straight cutters away and 2 of them low. You gonna throw me something I can hit, dude? No, in fact, you're just going to do a 4-pitch walk. So Salomon gets on base. They load the bases here. Going to have a little talk from the pitching coach. That'll bring up David Fletcher. 0 for 2 on the day, batting .263 on the year.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
That's part of the problem with Salomon hitting in the 8-hole is that he doesn't have a heck of a lot of big bats behind him to drive him in.
Starts to intensify. It often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch.
That is going to drop. So Fletcher gets himself an RBI. Conga line continues, and we got some interesting things happening here. Base is still loaded with only 1 out. Jonathan VR on the plate. See what he can do. 1 for 3 on the day so far. It's a foul ball.
And this will wind up a foul ball.
One away. Hey, like you can up there, huh? Hey, the play's a 2. Let's roll that, Punk.
Cue shot here out toward short.
Find it.
Oh, no. Salomon! Shit! Forced out on a ugly looking play. That was just... Oh. I feel bad. I feel genuinely bad. The one time I could have actually held up there in the base path and had it actually be merited, and I wind up flying back to the second base. Meanwhile, Nomar Mazara knocks himself a home run to tie it up here in the top of the 8th. And then here comes Asdrubal Cabrera with another appearance going to right field, apparently. So Salomon makes the catch, and that will end this inning, but the damage has been done.
Digging in once again,
Salomon back out here in the 8th. Took a home run off of Springs here a couple games ago. And has the bat to make that one go. Jeffrey Springs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. It's a fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Missed that one. Change up just outside. That's a filthy pitch. 26,602 people attending Angel Stadium of Anaheim. We thank you for your support. Salomon going reaching for things he got no business reaching for.
The 1-2. Good change.
And likewise, down in the zone, swing and a miss, and he goes down on strikes. But light that baby up. The Angels still win it here in the 9th inning. And Mike Trout is your man of the day. He's got home run, 2 hits, 2 RBIs.
He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits and 1 was a long ball.
Just off the Orange Freeway. Jaime Barria gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
And Salomon's first appearance here, Chase Darno, top of the first with one out.
If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch
Just a
another
short
gem in this
fly
one.
ball to right field. He barely had to move for that one, and that'll be 2 away. So Salomon went 0 for 3 last game with a walk, which, you know, broke his hit streak, but, you know, he's still hitting fairly well, I would say. And another fly ball out to his territory will hold him off the plate and keep him scoreless here in the first. That'll bring up Asdrubal Cabrera, top of the second, nobody out. So Salomon getting a workout here in right field. Again, barely had to move out there.
Moving under it, Barrios, 1 away.
That's why I wanted to have the cap up, because he's getting his workout out there in right field.
Striding forward now is the DH.
Hunter Pence now, 2 away, top of the second.
In this one, he was 1 for 4 with a double in the game last night.
And he's got to run back, but he makes the catch on the warning track. Nice running play for Salomon Barrios. Venga, let's go. And that'll bring Salomon up, bottom of the third with nobody out.
As he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Who we got on the mound anyway? Randy Franco. I assume this is a regen of some kind.
The first of his major league career, so I'm sure he's still riding high from that achievement.
His face just kind of has that regen look all the way out here.
Here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts.
3-0. So what, you gonna walk me again?
No outs here. No one better. Come on.
Nope.
Drive to left.
Blooped into left field, and it's easily taken in out there for the first out of the inning.
So with 1 gone in. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. For the plate so far.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. I don't know how to say his name properly, so I'm going to go with that and hope that's pretty close.
He gets there to make the
And
catch,
regardless of how you say his name, he flies out to right field, and that'll end this inning.
Halfway home, still no score.
So Salomon coming back up, hitting 287 now after the last game and a couple appearances where he only went about 3 and 10.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, one down right now.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
And that's going to be lined in through the gap and right into right field, and that'll be Salomon on base with 1 away in the 5th. Let's get it.
And the first one didn't do any damage, so he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
I mean, it's not dingers and it's not doubles and triples to the alley, but I'll take it.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. He broke out.
Yeah, that guy's definitely got a regen face.
He's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hey, come on, big dog.
So Salomon,
2 hits apiece thus far. Now a move over to first.
again,
Dive, but he's
I'm
back.
not attempting to steal on this guy necessarily because Salomon has been chewed out by his coach for his base stealing numbers recently.
And another throw
But that doesn't stop me from attempting to screw with him a little bit. You know, even the threat of a steal is enough to kind of throw a guy's concentration off.
And yet another throw over.
On the other hand, continuing to
Just
attempt
managed get his
to
hand in.
take a bigger lead off the base is likely to awake a furious Rob Manfred.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
So 2-2 count here to David Fletcher, who's 1 for 1 on the day.
Now here's one hit in the air.
And
to the
that's
right
blooped
side.
right into the second baseman's glove. He had to make a little bit of movement out there, but not by much.
So it's a runner
And that'll bring up
first,
Jonathan
Michigan.
VR.
The switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he
That's a
gets
good hit.
on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway
But
right.
it's caught
And he
just
will
short of the
get
warning
there as he
track,
had
and that'll
to cover
end the
a
inning.
lot of
So
ground to
Salomon's
make that
single
play,
goes
and
for
that
nothing,
ends the
and we
inning.
remain
So
scoreless
with
going
no
into the
runs on a
6th
hit,
inning.
no errors in- So next to the
That'll
plate,
bring up Chase Darno, one out top of the 6th.
Fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Skied into straightaway right.
Fly ball to right field. Salomon's got it, and that'll be 2 away now.
Digging in, Salomon Barrios.
Well, we got a run in somewhere.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air.
Connected with that one. I think it's just going to fly out to left field. And indeed, that is going to be second out of the inning. It's a good thing I saved my showtime because now we're down in the bottom of the 9th with 2 away. If ever there were a time for it, this would be it.
With this guy's big power, he's feeling
Slider
pretty good
outside,
at the
first pitch.
pitch.
Who is
For him
this,
to try
Chris
and get on
Martin?
something,
Okay.
drive it out of the yard, this AB.
Salomon 1 for 3 on the day.
Misses.
Pitching inside on that one, ball 2.
He's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again. So I don't really.
Sinker outside for ball 3.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate.
I mean, if you're just going to walk me, then just walk me, dude. No shame in it. Oof. Sinker low. Took a power swing at that one, and now it's 3-1. What you got?
We swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that
Here we go.
action.
High in the air out to center field.
Took a swing on that one, but it's just going to be a fly out to deep center field, and that will end the game. So, Rangers take one off of us, and I believe that ends the series. So, unless I'm mistaken, I will see you at the clubhouse. Well, that was a short series, and the next one we got up is a series against the Boston Red Sox at home, so I guess that's what we'll do here. Go ahead and play a second series today. Maybe they will drag Salomon, put him to the bench for a game or two, just to rest him. I'm going to go ahead and work on plate vision here, so I'm going to fast forward through this and see you on the other side. You know, maybe it's just me, but I don't feel like there's any challenge in this particular mini game at all. Like, I feel there's no real difficulty to getting a gold medal on it anytime you play it, so yeah, I don't know. Either way, that should put us up here against the Boston Red Sox in Anaheim, so let's get out here and get it.
Now from the longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange County, California. This evening, an exciting pairing of wild card contenders between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two playoff hopefuls duke it out for wild card standing. Next. Shohei Ohtani will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performance.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh? Hey, let her rip.
Okay, so Dustin Pedroia somehow magically recovered enough to play on a Major League roster in the year of our Lord 2019. First appearance at the plate. Going all the way back and out of the park. Maybe he's got a couple home runs left in him yet. Home run to right field and gone off of Ohtani-san, 393 feet and gone.
Home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia, career homer number 149. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way.
I'm not sure how he got hold of that one. That was way down in the zone. Nevertheless, Chris Sale on the mound and Salomon at the plate. Let's see what we can get off of him. As I recall, he kind of took us to school last time we faced him, but we'll just put that last appearance behind us and focus on the now. Two-seamer up and in. He's got that funky kind of sidearm delivery, too, off that lefty look that got me feeling a little bit uncomfortable. But nonetheless,
yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're
ooh, left a slider high in the zone, and Salomon, if he'd been a little bit later on it, he would have taken that one yard. On the other hand, that one, he was, I think, fully late on, so that's on me. Can't leave it too late. So what do we got? Eduardo Nunez at the plate. Boston up 2-0 here. And this one could be gone too. Yes, indeedy. Salomon at the wall. Another not top 10. And that one is gone. 355 feet. Ohtani-san not got his best stuff tonight, allowed minimum two home runs.
As the Red Sox have moved out 3-0. Well, that was this lineup's
and here comes Dustin Pedroia again, 1 for 1 on the day. Let's see what else he's got in his bag of tricks.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight bat rack. Everybody wants a chance.
This one is also gonna be out of here.
Stay fair, and it's gone.
Ohtani getting shelled today. 10th home run for Pedroia, 345 over the right field wall and gone.
Down the line in right, giving him an even 150 as the Red Sox open it up even further.
Nothing much for Salomon to do except get his calisthenics in, man. Do some running out there in right field. So, bottom of the 5th, 5-0 is the score. Yeah. I don't want to talk about that one.
They're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball.
Or that's the one I don't want to talk about. The other one at least was excusable. That one was just, you know, self-defense and bad discipline.
And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
No way I'm going to get that one, so.
Good off the plate that time.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two
He's
pitches.
throwing 97 miles an hour up here, man.
He's caught onto their game a little
And
bit
slider
right
top of the zone. That's a nasty one. That's a nasty pitch, and Salomon goes down again on the day. So he's 0 for 2. It's not looking too good for the Angels here. 7-1, bottom of the 7th. Sale is still out here. We're going to go ahead and use Showtime because we got really no other choice for it. And if ever I was going to hit a ball on the on a power swing, that was going to be the one, and I just foul tipped it.
The windup and the 0-1.
That one flies outside.
Laid off for a ball.
All right, one time right here.
That one, I think. Oh, that is going to be a strike. That one right past Chris Sale into center field. So Salomon gets something out of the day. He's 1 for 3 on the day, but you know, it's pretty sure this is going to be too little too late for the Halos here today. Red Sox making us look silly out here.
The batter number 6, shortstop, David.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. Throw into third.
Yeah, I was going to get thrown out on that one, so cost me nothing to try for third, but got to have the good judgment not to get thrown out on the base path like a nincompoop. So Jonathan VR now pops it up over the infield. I didn't see who that was that got it, but infield fly rule. And that'll bring up Tommy LaStella, 1 for 3 on the day. Salomon would like to go home today.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would.
I mean, after parts of the season he's had, I'm sure he'd like to go back to Maracaibo, but I'm sure he just wants to get to home plate in this instance. And in fact, Tommy LaStella is going to deliver here, driving in a run on that base hit. So probably Chris Sale's day close to done here after 6 2/3. But, oh, wow. So here in the 7th, they've batted around. Salomon is up again with the bases loaded, and an unfamiliar face up there. It's going to get down, and then we're going to drive in 2 runs. Salomon's going to get himself the go-ahead RBI. Venga, let's go!
And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
It's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being.
This is the Salomon that Los Angeles needs. This is the Salomon that the Halos need on their roster. The dude who gets up to the plate, sits there in the clutch, drives in runs, saves the day, and looks damn fine while he's doing it. I'll bring up Brandon Workman to take over on the bump. Angels now in the lead 8-7. This is an important game because, you know, we need to win. We obviously, team needs to win games if we're going to make it into the wild card picture. But, you know, just also, the Red Sox are the team atop the wild card. So if we can knock them down a few pegs, we might have a chance of winning down the stretch, especially if they continue to struggle. I mean, there's no basis on which to say they are going to continue to struggle, but if they do, we want to be there to take up the slack. Okay, David Fletcher's still up here, battling on a 2-2 count against Brandon Workman.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
3-2 count, so everybody's going to be moving now, and that's got Jonathan VR on deck.
Focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning.
But that's a line out, apparently, and that's going to end the inning. So the Angels make a big rally in the 7th inning to come back from a 7-2 deficit, and that's got us on top, 8-7.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He leads off this.
But Jackie Bradley Jr. first up, top of the 8th.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 runs back right here.
And he lines out to right field for Salomon to pull in for the first out of the 8th. We got 5 outs to go to get out of this one. But immediately thereafter, Blake Swihart, catcher for the Red Sox, and I believe he actually got either dealt or designated for assignment, or just generally does not play on the Red Sox's roster any further. I don't remember where he got off to. And top of the 8th again to right field, Eduardo Nunez. 1 for 4 on the day. As long as it's not a home run, we can deal with it. Salomon charges in on that one, and that'll end the inning.
Down in order go the Red Sox, and this one remains tight. It's 8-7.
So here comes Xander Bogaerts. We got an insurance run here, top of the 9th with 2 out. So as long as we can make the play, we get out of here with the W. But if he goes yard on this one, Salomon can't make the play. It's going to be off the wall. Bad carom. Xander Bogaerts rounding second, going to third. It is a 1-run game here, bottom of the 9th, because Salomon could not make that play. But light that baby up. Angels take one back from the Red Sox here in the 9th. Salomon gets the go-ahead run for the... he drives in the go-ahead run for the Halos here, and that is going to be a victory, a much-needed victory for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Venga, let's go.
Garcia wins his 4th game out of Saturday Night Baseball now from Southern California at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. This evening, an exciting pairing of wild card contenders between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. 2 postseason hopefuls in the National League go head-to-head in a potential wild card preview. Next, Tyler Skaggs will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery. Fastball almost where it was before he had surgery. Not an overpowering guy. Low to mid-90s fastball. Big overhand curveball. If you're looking for that out pitch, and if he's on, the curveball is...
All right, Salomon coming up. First play of the game. We're in the bottom of the 3rd already, and we're already down 3-0. Not the thing you want to see, especially not with David Price on the mound, who aging, but still a very good pitcher.
One down.
So let's see what we can do off of him. Oh, that nice two-seamer got me confused until the very last second.
What does this matchup mean to the overall playoff picture?
You know, D-Row, we're getting to that point of the season right now.
Two-seamer down, taken for a ball.
They have the best pitching in the league, and sooner or later, they're going to have to step up
and
start pitching
okay.
a lot better.
I agree with you, Dan.
What you got?
I would say it's smoke and mirrors up until this point.
Oh, four-seamer early on that one. 94 miles an hour, and if you were just a touch later on that swing, that one would have been gone. But change up down gets him swinging, and that'll be the 2nd out of the 3rd, and Salomon goes down on strikes. Okay, bottom of the 5th, we got a runner in scoring position. Let's see what Salomon can do here. Two-seamer in a good spot to hit. I took it for a strike because I'm a big old numpty, I guess.
See that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy.
Oh, I held back on that one. Come on.
2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning.
That was a check swing,
Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit
shoot!
Guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Guys are just going to run
I mean,
the barrel into it. Not the case.
Not unexpected necessarily, but still frustrating. Lined out to the first baseman. So, top of the 6th, we're down 4-1. Runner on second. With one away. This one is going to land in play. Salomon's got it. We hold the runner at second, at least. And David Price, Salomon's boss on the day. That sounds about right. Make eye contact with me. I dare you. I double dare you. Come on, Salomon. You know what? We're going to try to hit a home run off of this guy. Runners first and second. If we can do that, we got ourselves a whole new ball game here. That's a changeup. Oh, Blue! Give me a break here, man. Oh, it's on the black.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1.
That's another good one. You sure that one wasn't a strike too,
He's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right.
Okay, 3-1 count. This is the one. Either he's going to walk me or he's going to give me something I can do something with. Or he's going to put one on the black that's very tough for Salomon to hit. Like that one.
And the count will be full.
Still got to try, but, you know.
The 3-2 now.
Okay, this is the one.
And it's belted high. And
connected on that one. That is going to go to the wall, and he actually does make the play on that one. And they don't even tag up on it. Gee whiz. Okay, well, you can't ask more of Salomon than that. He took it to the wall.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Barrios.
Okay.
One away.
Easy play for Salomon. First out of the top of the 8th. I'm guessing we're about done here. Yep. Red Sox take one off of us, so they even the series at 1 apiece. Going into the next game.
Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, a notable matchup of playoff hopefuls between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two of the top clubs in the American League face off in a potential wild card preview. Next. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA.
Okay, top of the first. JD Martinez at the plate. Andrew Heaney on the mound. Make it happen.
If you're going to have ERA in the low
Well, what he's going to make happen is a fly ball just shy of the warning track. Salomon's got it to end the first. Okie doke. Not a bad start to the game. I'll bring up Rafael Devers. They're already up 1-0 here, so don't know what that's worth to you.
Lofted in the air out to right field.
It's another fly ball. Salomon's got it. He's going to have to retreat to first anyway, so no need to worry too much about getting the ball to the infield. Bottom of the first, Rick Porcello on the mound, or Rick Porcello. Again, I apologize. Do my best about names, but they're tricky little beasts, and I don't always get them right. Connected on that one, but it's going to be probably just a fly ball to center, left center field, and that'll be Salomon out here in the third. Sandy Leon on the plate, now the catcher for the Red Sox today. Nobody out. Salomon's got it. No need to worry so much about the runner there. We are down 2-0 here. So let's see what we can do here. Oh, that two-seamer up and in at 89 even. Not the best swing I've ever made. I mean, I'd still take it over some of my more embarrassing swings on changeups and such, but still.
You're going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. No runs, 3 hits.
Trying to get this one sighted in, and it's not helping that I'm swinging at stuff out of the zone.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, this
you do have a 4-seamer, but you're using your 2-seamer for the most part here. Okay.
Get him out with pitches away.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air
pop fly to right field. Mookie's got it out there and right, and that'll be the second out of the inning. So Salomon flown out twice today. Here comes Sandy Leon again. We pull one back here going into the top of the 7th. So at the very least, we're not hopeless yet. But that is going to make this one much tougher. Got a tougher row to hoe here. That'll be 3-1 now off that Sandy Leon home run. 395 feet to the tunnel and gone.
Right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
But here comes Salomon again. Here to make another appearance out here. Tyler Thornburg on the mound. We'll go ahead and use Showtime here, because why not?
Just missed it.
Oh, wow! I thought that was going to be a lot better than it was. Pop fly, right field. So much for that one. And going into the top of the 9th, we're now 4-1. Boston on top. Let's just try not to get embarrassed out here, okay? Salomon makes a little jog backwards to make the catch. He's got one more shot at the plate with a runner on first. Now would have been the time, I guess, to use that showtime, but for all it's going to be worth here. Even if he does hit a homer, we'll still be down 3-4.
Barring any late excitement here.
So, whatever that's worth to you. I mean, we never give up at the plate. You know, every at-bat, every plate appearance is a chance to increase our own stats, whether it's a hit or a walk or a home run or sack bunt or hit by pitch or really anything.
Especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
I do want to try to get a hit here because I feel like I've done pretty piss poor today. Swing and a miss on that guy.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was
today I have had no hits. I've been out 3 times. Thankfully, I haven't struck out at all, but you know, flyouts to the outfield mean you're just as out as a strikeout. But pitch inside makes that a 5-pitch walk for Salomon, and that'll put him on first with 2 away in the 9th. So if David Fletcher somehow can hit a dinger here, we will be tied again.
David Fletcher. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
I think they have to go right after.
I don't trust myself. Wob pitch gets the runner over to third base. That's not nothing. That is a nice motion. That's a nice motion to steal on. And yet I am not too confident in my abilities. That's a bouncer over to second. And that is going to be game. So the Red Sox, they take game 2, or they're 2-1 on this series. That very well may be the end of the series. I didn't take too close of attention to it. So we may have one game, or we may be going back to the clubhouse. I guess we'll find out. So kind of a disappointing appearance for Salomon and the Angels here. I mean, he did okay for himself. He got 2 hits in the first couple games of that first game of that series, a couple hits in, or a hit in the Texas series, a few walks. So, you know, not the worst series of all time, but still, we would love to have made up more ground in the wild card chase, and we did not. Oh, well, we're actually half a game ahead of the Athletics at this point, so we're at least holding our own here within the division, and we'll have a chance to knock these A's down the totem a little further in the next game. But that's going to have to wait. So until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.